I am Frank Smallenburg. I work as a researcher for CNRS at the Laboratoire de physique des solides in Marseille. My field of research is soft matter physics, which is the study of materials that can easily flow, deform, or otherwise change their structure. My main focus is the behavior of so-called colloidal suspensions, consisting of tiny particles called colloids floating in a liquid. Colloids are typically up to about a micrometer in size, roughly 100 times smaller than the thickness of a human hair. Since they are so small, they are continuously in motion due to collisions with the molecules of the liquid surrounding them. This makes them move around randomly, allowing them to rearrange and sometimes order into surprisingly complex structures. This way, colloids can form different phases of matter, such as gases, liquids, or crystals, just as if they were larger versions of molecules. This colloidal self-assembly provides a way to create new materials with pre-designed microscopic structures. For example, some colloidal crystals are extremely promising as possible photonic materials, which use their internal structure to control light signals. The challenge in this field is to predict and understand how different colloidal particles self-assemble into new phases and how we can best control this process. In my research, I use computer simulations and statistical physics to explore how the properties of colloids influence the structure and dynamics of the phases they form. The nice thing about computer simulations is that we can easily play with particle features, such as their shape and interactions, and learn how this changes their behavior. To study this, I usually start from a very simple model system, which can be simulated quickly. Using such models, I have, for example, looked at how the shape of colloidal particles affects the structures they form. I have also designed particles that can form two different liquid phases, which actually helped us better understand molecular water. Recently, my group has been exploring the self-assembly of colloidal quasicrystals, exotic, highly ordered structures that break the normal rules of crystal symmetry. All these simulations not only show us what different colloidal particles can do, but also give us a wealth of data, which we can then combine with statistical mechanics to really understand the physics that drives their behavior. One of the largest open challenges in colloidal self-assembly is the design of particles that form exactly the structures that we want them to form. From a simulation point of view, this will likely require more complex simulation models that can reliably match experiments. We will also need new simulation tricks that can efficiently look for particle properties that push the system towards the right structure. In both areas, I think machine learning techniques may be an essential step forwards, and this is an extremely exciting area that we are now looking into.